guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you how to recreate this look using this beautiful baby right here. So this is the limited edition Marc Jacobs holiday palette about last night. It is so pretty. Like, can we talk about this gold packaging? I picked this up I think about a month ago, if not 3 weeks ago, and it already looks a mess. You can't even see, but there's tons of fallout everywhere on it, and it does have the huge mirror, of course. So these are the colors. So I did pick up last year's holiday set, and I ended up returning it because I didn't think it was worth the money, but it was. It definitely was. This definitely is. It's $100 or $99 for 20 eyeshadows, which seems ridiculous, but it is Marc Jacobs, so it is understandable because the smaller ones are this big and they come with 7 eyeshadows and they are 50 bucks each, and you get a big old palette with 20 eyeshadows in here for $100. So even if you were to multiply this by 2 and equal 100, you would only get 14 shadows, as to you get 20 in here. And it just makes such a great present. I have, like I said, I bought this over a month ago, so I have been using it, and it is the same quality of shadows that are in Marc Jacobs regular palette, so you're not getting skimped out on the formulation or anything like that, because it's still really good. You'll see in the demo, but I do get a little bit of fallout with the shimmer shades, and that is true with all the other palettes I have used from Marc Jacobs before. The shimmer shades are very highly pigmented and have a lot of shimmer, so it does do the fallout thing when you're applying it. But as long as you apply your foundation afterwards, you guys should be all good. I don't experience fallout with the matte shades at all. I dust off the excess before I apply it, and I don't ever have any fallout from the matte shades when I'm doing my eyeshadow, so no problem there. The shimmer shades are really pigmented, so this is what it looks like without any glitter glue or anything, or I didn't wet my brush or anything. This is it dry, and it's crazy pigmented and metallic. I think this palette overall, just a quick mini little review about it, I think it's definitely worth the money, and if you guys can get your hands on it, definitely do, because once they sell out, they don't come back at all. I made that mistake because I was like, oh, I don't think it's worth it, and if I change my mind later, I could just buy it later. Yeah, I returned it and I never saw it ever again. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back and buy it again, and I could not. So as soon as I seen that, I didn't even know it was coming out. I just walked into Sephora and I seen it. I was like, I need that. So yes, I'm gonna also be showing you some other new products. I'm gonna be showing you how those work out. I did use the Tarte Lippy Paint in Fab, so this is part of their holiday collection. I am going to be doing a video on that, so I will link that down below when it is up. But so far so good. It feels really nice on the lips. Like, it feels like nothing. It's not transfer proof, you can see that. I've had it on for a few minutes already, so it would be dry if it was transfer proof, but I guess not. But I used that. I used part of the new Tarte blush palette, as well as the new Lorac highlighter duos from Kohl's. So you'll see that in the look, and I'll stop talking now and we'll just get right into the video, okay? Okay, so this is what the eye is going to look like. I'm going in with this gray color right here. It's a matte light gray, and I'm just going to slightly bring that across my crease. And then I'm going to take this light brown color here. I'm going to clean off that brush, but use the same kind of fluffy crease brush and put that into my crease as well. And then I'm going to take this dark brown shade with a similar brush and kind of focus that on the outer corner and deepen the crease. And then with a synthetic brush, I'm going to take this kind of nude color here and just kind of put that on the upper portion of the crease and kind of blend it into the brow bone. Very slightly too, not too much. Now we're going to go in with the lid color. So I had no idea what color I wanted to do, but I wanted to do something a little bit different than what I usually do. I was going to go in with this color right here, but we're actually going to take this shiny metallic yellow. I think it's more of a yellow than kind of a green. Pack that in. So I'm taking packing brush, focusing on the center and bringing it in. And this is how intense it is. I didn't even put down like a intense glitter glue either or spray the brush. So this is like really amazing pigment. Now I'm going to take a smaller crease brush and I'm going to darken up the outer corner. So I'm going to take that dark brown color again one more time and kind of focus that in there. Kind of blend it in. And then I'm going to take a smaller brush. I really like to use the Anastasia brushes that comes with her palette, the crease part of it, because it's awesome. It's small but not very, very small, so it still doesn't do a very harsh line. I take this dark brown here. I didn't want to go with black because I'm still going out today. And I didn't want to do something too dramatic, even though this is really, really dramatic. I'm going out with my friend today, and she's like, "Are you going to do a dramatic look?" No, probably not. I'm just going to take that and focus out on the outer portion of it and darken up the crease. So yeah, not a dramatic look at all. This is my casual grocery store look I like to do. And then I'm going to take a small pencil brush. I'm going to take this lighter brown shade here and use that to kind of smoke out my lower lash line a bit. And then taking Kylie's dark bronze liner, I'm going to use that to put in my waterline. I love this eyeliner because of the gold reflex in there. It defines your eye, but at the same time still brings some light into it. And then I'm going to take my NYX gel pencil and tightline the top. And then I'm going to take a little bit and kind of line the upper lash line just slightly to give it some definition. And then we're pretty much done with the eyes. I'm going to do my face and then we'll add on some lashes at the end. Be right back. Okay, I'm going to use some of the Estee Edit Beam Team Hydrate and Glow Lotion or primer. I don't really know if it's a primer, but I'm going to add some of this on to kind of give me a glow within. Rule number 1, don't smudge that glitter shadow that you have on. I think the fallout is kind of standard with every Marc Jacobs palette because I do have some of his original palettes that have like 8 or 10 eyeshadows in them, and I don't have experienced fallout when I'm using the matte shades. It's more with the shimmer shades like this, but then they do go on really pigmented, like you can see this. Okay guys, so I just popped on some lashes and finished up my foundation, and I put a little bit of bronzer and concealer. I'm going to use some new products. I wanted to show you guys how those are working. So for the blush, oh, by the way, the lashes I'm wearing are just Ardell Dummy Wispies. I told you I'm going for the natural grocery store look, so nothing too dramatic today. I'm going to be using the new Tarte Color Wheel Amazonian Clay Blush Palette, which looks like this. This is just part of their holiday set, but it is their regular blushes. I'm going for Icon right here, which is a natural blush pink. I'm just going to put some of that on my cheeks. And then for highlight, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Naked Illuminated Trio, and I'm going to be using the shade Oasis. This is going to give me a nice shimmery highlight, and I guess that's what I'm going for today. These lights are not doing me any justice right now. So this just gives me some shimmer, but it's really not giving me a intense highlight like I was expecting it to. So the shimmer is nice and all, but I want to highlight. So just kidding, we're not using that one. I'm going to use one of the new Lorac ones from their duos. I'm going to be using Moonlight. This is from their Kohl set. I did do a review on the Lorac Mega Pro 3, and I included some of these in the video as well. So if you haven't already, take a look at that. I used a different highlighter and a different blush though, so in the demo portion, so you'll be able to see that. So I'll link that below so you guys can go ahead and watch it. But this highlight is giving me so much life. It's kind of a white highlight. If anything, it's kind of a rose gold in the pan, but it comes off really, really bright on here. I'm going to add a little bit more smokiness to my lower lash line before I do some mascara down there. So I'm going to take that brown shade again, that light brown shade, and kind of dust that on the bottom. And then for the inner corner highlight, I'm going to do a little bit of this very, very light pinky champagne-y shade. It's kind of hard to see, but I'm going to put that on my inner corner. So look out for that video very soon if it's not up already. So I think I'm going to do the mauve-y pink. I'm really stepping out of the comfort zone today, but that kind of goes with the eye look the most, just because I don't want to be too dramatic. I think this might be too light for me. Actually, this one might not be bad. This one is in Fab. And then the mauve pink I'm thinking about going with is in FOMO. I don't know which one I want to do. Maybe I'll do the light pink. I'm going to take the pencil in Meme on the lip paint in Fab. I've never used Tarte's lip paints at all, so I'm excited to see how they work. The lip pencil kind of being so small is kind of hard to use. This kind of smells kind of minty. It doesn't have a tingly sensation though, like a medicine. This is really pink, like a really baby doll pink for me. I haven't done this in ever. I don't think I ever wear lip color this light. I think I'm gonna add a bit more bronzer to my face. So I'm taking the Urban Decay bronzer in Bronzed. I already put a little bit on, but I think I'm gonna add a little bit more. I'm gonna bronze up the whole face. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. So follow my beauty page if you aren't already. I will be posting pictures of this look as well as other looks I have already done. So definitely check that out, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.